Hey guys, good morning. I am coming to you from my car, about to be what is my first day back in the office. Oh, the joys. So, I've been remote since March of 2020. So today is my first day back. As of right now, I'm on a hybrid schedule of sorts, so 2 full days, 2 half days, and 1 remote day. I just read an email saying that next month I will be on a full schedule, so that's going to be interesting, which is like a regular straight 9 to 5 all week, which I guess is fine. It would be better if I did not dislike my job, so that's that. But I guess we're gonna see how this goes. Obviously there's gonna be more content because I'm gonna be in the car more and for longer, so we're gonna see how this goes. I'm trying to not let that email shift my energy because I already really didn't want to be going in, but now I'm like low-key annoyed, so we're just gonna read. Anyway, while we're here on this nice long drive, which I'm not gonna make this video this whole drive, but we're gonna discuss the strawberry letter. So the strawberry letter, the title was something like my husband's stray cat, and basically the letter was about a woman and her husband. They've been married, they didn't say how long, and apparently he decided to go back to school to get his bachelor's degree. Now his wife is a social worker, she already has her degree, but he's been getting tutoring from an old platonic friend, obviously opposite sex. Well, not obviously, but we assume that if you're writing about it, it's usually an issue like that, right? So we're gonna say opposite sex platonic friend, who's an English teacher. I don't know, professor or teacher, I'm not sure, but I don't remember. We're gonna say teacher. So she's been helping him with his papers and stuff like that, and the wife is saying that he said to her, like, all of a sudden now, intelligence is sexy, right? So Steve is like, well, he's not talking about you because this is the first time he's saying this to you, but you've been had your degree, which makes sense. So we're thinking he's talking about the tutor lady, right? So she's like, she gets, this little inkling, if you wish, we call it intuition or whatever, and she checks his phone while he's in the shower. So now Steve with his bull goes, oh, you know those little things that they sell for 12-year-olds at camp? You could put in like a waterproof thing. Maybe you need to use that if you know you texting other women. Because since you want to act 12, you need 12-year-old stuff. But I'm just like, bruh. First of all, we're not going to condone it, right? But if you're in a relationship and you're texting other people, why are you keeping those texts in your phone? I don't understand. Like, that's just common sense. Granted, I don't delete text messages. I have text messages going back years. And when I say years, I legitimately mean years. Like 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Because you never know when you need them receipts. So, but only certain people. I don't keep text on everybody, but I do keep text for years, depending on who it is, because like I said, you never know, and people be ready to act a fool. So, but I would assume if I decided to text somebody on the side of a relationship, which I don't do, because again, we know I'm all for treat them how you want to be treated. Don't do nothing you wouldn't want them to do. Yada 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 yada. It would be lovely if other people did this, because I feel like relationships would be much better. But I digress on that point, and we get back to the letter, right? So she says that he's talking about relationships. Intelligence is sexy, and so now she's like, wait a minute, like, you never said that before. And obviously she's intelligent, she has her degree, social worker, blah blah blah. So now we know he's not talking about her. And he goes to his phone, finds text messages, and she sees that every morning he texts this woman, "Good morning, Queen." So this letter must be recent too, because that's new. Granted, people have been saying that, but not like that. Like, I feel like people that spoke like that were far and few in between. Now, in this enlightened day and age, everybody's a queen and everybody's a king. That's how we talk to each other. I guess you're supposed to speak life into people. So, okay, if that's what you do, that's great. And she replies with, "Good morning, King." So she's a queen, he's a king, and it's like, eh. So moving forward, then she's like, it's like just regular stuff, like, oh, have a good day, read your syllabus, stuff like that. So she said that since she saw those text messages, she's now paying attention to how he moves and how he acts. And apparently he like fixes himself up when he knows she's gonna come. So he gets like all nice, and maybe he'll take a shower or whatever, but he changes his clothes and gets himself ready. And he also said that he makes snacks and stuff. So that's another thing. And so that's that, right? And it's like, Steve was like, okay, well, if you're in the kitchen for hours, then you're gonna get hungry. So not too crazy. I mean, if somebody's coming over and I gotta be in a space, I might freshen up, I guess. I don't know what he does with his life all day, or if he just doesn't freshen up before. So that's yes and no. But the way it's written is like he's getting dressed up for her. Okay. All right. So from there we have she finally got a chance to tell this woman to stay in her place, because she wants to throw the husband a party because he's gonna graduate soon, and she calls the wife to ask for the wife's help. So the wife now is like, yes, this is my shot. So she's like, nah, stay in your place. You ain't planning nothing. Leave my husband alone. And when he graduates, since he about to graduate, you need to lose his number and you don't need to call him again. Right? So, the husband is not. The chick, the tutor, laughed, called her crazy or something, and hung up the phone. The husband is upset and wants her to apologize, and she wants to know if she's wrong. Personally, I can't say she's wrong. I feel like you do whatever you feel you need to do for your marriage and your relationship. If you felt like you needed to tell this woman to stay away from your husband, that's what you felt like you needed to do. And I am not you, and you are not me. So how I move and how you move is not going to be the same. So I'm not going to answer to if she was wrong or not. Y'all could tell me what y'all think about that. Personally, I feel like she should have had a conversation with her husband. I don't understand why women want to have these conversations with the other woman instead of the person that they're dealing with. Like, I understand if you do this in an instant where there's infidelity suspected or something suspected. I am not this type of person, generally speaking. I mean, if the woman reaches out to me, then we can have a conversation. But I'm not reaching out to you. I'm not doing all of that. Because I expect the person that I'm with to be honest and open with me. But you see where that has gotten me. So, I'm still not going to change. That's just me. I'm just going to have better discernment in the future. And I'm just not going to deal with these people that I have to be dealing with this bullshit. But as far as I'm concerned, I feel like she needs to have a conversation with her husband. I mean, unfortunately, I'm going to say it. He probably wouldn't have been that forthcoming or honest with her. So there's that. So it's kind of like you having a conversation with somebody that is prepared to lie to you and probably will lie to you because they don't want to tell the truth. Like, I don't even know what conversation she would have with her husband. Because the text messages he would just say, oh, it's not that serious, you know, it's nothing crazy, which it wasn't, but still a bit much. You know, there's no reason for you to be texting somebody good morning queen every morning when you have a whole wife. There's no reason for that. But in the grand scheme of things, if you read the text messages for what they are and not read into the situation, text messages are not that bad. So I can understand her getting that, oh, it's not that serious type response from him, right? So I don't know what the conversation would entail, but I would say that she definitely needs to have a conversation with him. Not so much the woman. If that's what she chose to do, if that's how she felt, then that's it. Granted, she didn't call the woman called her. So again, I don't really see the problem with her letting the woman know how she felt. But it's not cute because it's like you didn't seem like you spoke to your husband about it at all before you went off on this woman. And your issues with the woman and not with the husband and not the woman. So I'm going to end this video here because that also reminds me of another video I need to make. So I'm about to make that right now. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Was she right? Was she wrong? What would you have done? How would you have felt? Again, I would have a problem with that. It's just the way it is. I'm a little territorial as it is, but the vibes that I'm getting from this letter is that the lady is doing team too much, and my man is doing team too much in this situation. So we're gonna have to have conversations, and some shit is gonna have to be adjusted. But that's me. But y'all can let me know how y'all feel about it.